Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on PGA Tour 2K21, and we're back for the third tournament here in the TPC Sawgrass event. This is the East Coast Classic. Now, your eyes may be playing tricks on you right now as you take a look at the point standings right now, but no, they're not. Well, actually, they are playing tricks on you. If you guys remember from the previous episode, we won the tournament there at Sand Dunes, and of course we got the extra, we got the 500 points that put us in first place, which put us well above in the point standings. But apparently now that is not the case. As we take a look here, Jordan Lambert apparently won that tournament and took first place in that tournament. Now, I looked at some of the previous footage of that Sand Dunes Classic, and we were at 25 under, as Jordan Lambert was 20 under. Well, apparently since it's been at least from the day I played that game, it's been at least 3 days since I played, and apparently it let him win the tournament. He won it by a single stroke there, and there you see it, 26 under, took first place and put us at second. So I don't know what the deal was there. I don't know if he paid somebody off. I'm hoping it's a glitch and it'll be fixed. I just right before I started the game, I checked to see if there was an update. I usually do that with all my games, to check to see if there's an update of some kind, but apparently there was no update. They said there was no. I had the recent update and everything for the game, but apparently he won the tournament. So, yeah, I'm gonna make a petition about this, because Bogey clearly won that tournament there, and for whatever reason, yeah, they gave it to Jordan Lambert. So Jordan Lambert, apparently your winner there in that Sand Dunes Classic. When we all know it was actually Bogey that won a tournament. Now, we're trying to stamp our card to get to the PGA Tour, and I was really hoping that this episode here, the East Coast Classic, was going to be the start of that, because you got to win 3 tournaments to do so. So I was really hoping that we can, this first round, Bogey's been doing pretty good, doing excellent really in these tournaments here, but yeah, I was really I had to go back and look at the footage from the previous episode, how it ended, and I'm like, I know he won the tournament, I know he won it, and apparently here in episode 13 that was not the case. So we are now we have one tournament now, just one so far, according to the TPC Tour officials, and so now we'll have to try to win this one here today and put us back in there. And you see the scorecard there. Jordan Lambert 26 under, he gets 1 point, and then there you see the rest of the numbers there. Now they've already started the East Coast tournament. We're going to get jumping that here in just a bit for Bogey. But yeah, I just could not believe that it was they did that. I don't understand what that was about, because he should have won that tournament. But and I remember looking at this right before that, it said he won. So yeah, I don't know. You guys, if you guys know anything about this, let me know down below in the comment section. Of course, I'm a little ahead of where we've been shooting. Like I said, ever since that last episode 13 or 12, it's been roughly about 3 days, or 3 days since I filmed that. I've been filming these kind of back to back, and I just noticed that there in today's game when I started this here today. So let's go ahead and let's get to the action here today. Same settings as before, and let's go ahead and head out to the course here. Never played this one before. TPC Sawgrass should be an interesting one, and let's see how things turn out here today. All right, so here we are at TPC Sawgrass here, and we're gonna get into some action here in just a bit. But yeah, great event here, and so we're going to get into this one today. As like I said, never been here to the TPC Sawgrass event before, but yeah, we're gonna see how things go here in this one. As I'm trying to fix my microphone here and trying to hopefully get some audio here for this event here. Hopefully the audio is working for you guys here. I really have not changed anything since, you know, I've had to write down the directions of how to do these live comms here, but so far I think I've pretty much did every single thing here that I could do. So let's go ahead and get into this. So this is the first hole, par 4. And see how Bogey does. Bogey, of course, does some new pants that he got there just recently. Oh, nice shot there from Bogey. As he is going ahead and drop that one right down in there on the fairway. So, hopefully you guys' weekend has been good. You know, so far, or at least I've been enjoying playing this game. Getting into golf again here. Like I said, we're going to get into this. Once we get to the PGA itself, once we get to that, you know, whenever we do get a PGA, then we'll probably have a little bit of a hiatus because I want to get some other things in, kind of focus on some other series here on the channel. But like I said, yeah, that, you know, I got some other ideas. I got some other little mini, you know, not necessarily mini series, but just some series to kind of get going, and then kind of get them started, and then kind of get to a point and then kind of stop. Because I think I said this before in a previous video here, especially in this series. I kind of want to, you know, stop and go in a lot of different series, just depending on how well the turnout turns out to be, and not to mention how well I'm enjoying doing that type certain type of series. As we get that one in there, nice job, as Bogey's able to drop that one in there. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series with Alex Humberto, the Road Show series there. That one's been fun putting together. First couple of episodes should be out already by now, by the time this video is produced or is onto the channel here. And so we take a look there. So not too bad there in that first hole. Go to the par 5 here on 2. Nice job there as he powers that one pretty well there. And then we're going to see how well we could do in this par 5. But yeah, just, you know, when I started playing or logged on here today, which is pretty late. I got a really late start here. It's like almost like 15 minutes till midnight on Saturday, the 16th of January. I was actually going to play this during the day. I was going to play 2 rounds of this, get this round, of course, the second round done. But I was very sleepy today. I had to take a nap. It's, you know, recently just snowed here and where I live in Kansas, and days like this, I'm just like, I just don't want to do nothing. Just kind of want to just lay around and watch TV, and that's pretty much what I did. Watching some HBO Max that I just recently just purchased. Oh no! And it goes right into the right to where I did not want it to go. All right. But yeah, I just watched some HBO Max here lately and been catching up on a lot of my shows I used to watch when I did HBO back in the day. Getting into a show called Big Love. Oh, come on. Okay, we're back on the green here. And this time I was smart enough. I actually got me a couple cans of ginger ale and some some water next to me. So if I cough or anything like that, I can clear my voice here. So if you hear me just taking a swig of something, that's what it is. Of course, I could. I do. Well, yeah, I was gonna say my my Crown Royal is right near me, so I could drink some of that. That's another stream or not, I should say stream, another live commentary for another day. So here we are going for birdie. And oh, come on. Come on. Alright, so we'll go at par, 1 under. Best we can do is go even here. So we stay 1 under here. And we'll see how well we can do here in the next hole coming up here, which is hole number 3. Alright. Par 3 on hole 3. As we're currently tied for 9th right now here in this tournament. And take a second look here. But it does kind of frustrate me some that, you know, they now had us tied up in points there. But, you know, we clearly had the win for the tournament. So, but, you know, hopefully it will correct itself. Because really true, that's just wrong. Just you robbed me of a win like that where we're playing so well. Now we just gotta play even better here. So let's go ahead. Oh, nice. Put a little, you know, just a little power there to help us out. Not too much power there, but that did a great job there. So bogey, they're now tied for 2nd place, 2 under, right behind Nathan Parks. Yeah, so hey, you know, I just mentioned HBL Max, which I'm really enjoying now. I've had it for almost a good month. I bought they had a special what was like a deal for like 6 months. So I have it until like June or July. But what are some things you guys are watching on HBO Max that you guys really enjoy? Do you guys watch some of the original stuff, or do you watch any of the new movies that come out? Because usually have new movies come out every Saturday. At least on you know, if you're watching HBO itself. But I watched Wonder Woman 1984. You know, it was decent. I wasn't really wasn't like, oh my god, you know, this is an awesome movie. I thought it was a decent superhero movie. It could have been better. Of course, I think the experience of being in the theater probably kind of hurt it. But Krista Chenoweth, I think she did a great job as Cheetah in that movie. But yeah, I want to know from down below in the comment section there, what do you guys, you know, what do you guys are watching on HBO Max? If you're able to, you know, get it. For me, you know, like I said, I've been watching a lot of the original stuff like Big Love, which I love that show. It cracks me up. If you guys don't know, it's about Bill Paxton. Well, I should say the late Bill Paxton. He passed away a couple of years ago. I want to say it was like 2 years ago. This show was made probably it was made in the early 2000s. I want to say probably about a couple years after 9/11. But this was like a show. Oh, come on. Jeez. So go for par now. But about a polygamous family. They're what do you call not Mennonites, Mormons. He plays a Bill. What's his name? Bill. I can't think of the family now. Name is now. Sheesh. Anyway, he had 3 wives, trying to take on a 4th one, and then just trying to deal with that, being a dad, being a business owner, and then not to mention his wives and their needs and wants and all that kind of stuff. It was really good show. There was some. The show was actually getting some trouble there from the Mormon Latter-day Saints there in Utah, the Mormon community, and some people liked it. Others thought it was just cast a bad light on the faith, the fate of the religion and whatnot. And I don't get too political on this, but to me, I don't know. It just, to me, it was. I don't see why I could never see myself with that many wives. I just, one wife's just bad enough. Just. But just deal with everyday, family. It was a family. It's a drama. So there's a lot of family drama. There's a lot of conflict and dealing with one of the wives. Her father was the so-called prophet, who got in trouble for having young, underage brides and all kinds of stuff. And so there was majority of the season, well, like the first 3 seasons are really he's trying to tackle that, how to deal with his father-in-law and what he's doing and the businesses they partially own with one another. To me, it feels like it's kind of like the Sopranos, but like Mormon. That's what the show kind of reminded me. Speaking of Sopranos, I just started watching that again. Love that show. The late James Gandolfini, love him to death as an actor. Great, just a great actor. And really loved him as Tony Soprano in that show. So definitely, if you have not watched the show before, definitely watch it. It's truly like one of those shows that should have got a lot more love than it did. Oh my goodness, come on. Here we go to par. Yeah, that show should have got a lot more. I mean, it won several awards, but should have got a lot more. And I know a lot of people were like myself was really upset how it ended, because it ended in a bad way. I'm not gonna ruin the ending if you've never seen it. If you want to go see it, definitely check it out. You can find the box sets just about anywhere, especially online. I was just looking up to see how much the box sets were on Walmart.com, and pretty reasonable for the complete series, and well worth. It was like $100 and some odd, but it was that a show like that I'm willing to shell out the kind of money because it's such a well written show. Another show that kind of got underneath the skin with that particular community, like the Italian community. That's in some ways there was some truth to it. I'm sure they've talked to former people that were made men and got story ideas and stuff like that. But it's just giving you a little bit of an inside look of how how family dynamics work into something like that. But yeah, by far one of my favorite shows there on HBO. Of course, here I've been trying to get thinking about getting Showtime also now through my Hulu. And I'm a huge fan of William H. Macy and his character Frank Gallagher on Shameless. That show, the name says it for itself. It is shameless. It is raw. It is. If you're old enough to watch it, watch it. I'm not saying if you're underage, do not. Especially if your parents do not don't like you watching those type of shows, do not watch them by all means. But if you want something that's real, that's honest, the dialogue in it's kind of raw, the storylines and everything in it is really raunchy. But I think honestly, it's honest. It's brutally honest, actually. Okay, here we go, birdie. Let's try to get this one here if I can concentrate now. Oh, nice job there, because we get birdie there. Whew. So we get under par there, just at 3, and we're tied back at the top 2 spots there at 3 under. Nathan Parks right now is running away with it. He's 2 holes ahead of us at 5 under. But yeah, Shameless is like by far one of my favorite shows, and I'm so sad that this is one of those shows you get. For me, it's tough when they say that the show's going to end, because I get so connected. You get so invested at the time with the characters and what they've gone through, and especially these characters. A lot of there's the cast is pretty young, and now they're pretty much almost adults on the show. Of course, Emma. I can't think of her name. She left the show after season 9, or no, it's season 8. After season 8 she left. But suppose if I can talk right, supposedly she's supposed to be making a return here before the series finishes up there. So I'm really happy to see how her character turns out and what she's done since we've seen her in season 8. Okay, I lost my phone now. I usually have my phone on me so I can be able to look up stuff as I'm playing a game. But apparently I don't have my phone on me or near me. But yeah, I was going to look up something about the show. But yeah, the show's gotten a lot of success there on Showtime. And, William H. Macy, of course, made he's one of the stars of the show as Frank Gallagher. If you ever get a chance, definitely watch the British version. Because I think the British version is a lot more raunchier than the American version. Of course, the British version was first. But yeah, it's the British version is just raunchy as hell. Oh, come on. We should have had that. Alright, here we go. For a par. These holes are tough. There you go. So we get par there. Nice job there. So far here, we stayed at either at par or under par. We just got to get better here. Hopefully Nathan Parks can have a couple bad shots here at some point. But yeah, those are my type of shows. And since we're talking about, I guess that's what we're gonna be talking about in this video. Besides watching Bogey here, play some decent golf here. What are your guys' favorite TV shows? And it could be any genre really. I'm more of a drama, dramatic type stuff. I like. My favorite show of all, for the most part here, has been Smallville and all the type of shows like that. Growing up, Smallville I watched that religiously. to the point where I went out and bought all 10 seasons of the show, and have them like locked up so my family can't get to them. Okay, that's not true, but I don't let too many people borrow those DVDs. That's my show right there. I love that show. That show was, to me, it was well put together. It was well written. Had a really, for me, I thought that for the first 4 seasons, yeah, it is a little, like soap opera-y. I would say probably the first 2 seasons. But it was just a great origin story. Just, giving you an idea of what Clark Kent's life would have been like. And of course, Tom Welling just did a great job. I mean, the guy had no acting experience whatsoever prior to this show. And here you are giving a guy, nice job there, Bogey. Here you are giving a guy who's a former model, the keys to the, so-called car to the castle of this, huge franchise. And, he ended up, hitting a home run out of it. It's a successful show. And, having, former, people, you had, you had Christopher Reeves on the show that, of course, he was Superman in the movies, and so many other people that were in, had iconic roles in past Superman shows and stuff like that, appearing on the show as playing as other characters, or, a different version of Clark Kent or whatever it was. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I really enjoy the guys that did the show, and I was really upset when the show ended. And I was not too keen. I will be the first to say I was not too keen on them creating a show called Arrow. Yeah, I was like, oh, great. Not if you're not a huge comic, which I mean. I follow comic books. I follow the origins of the different heroes and villains like that. I read wiki stuff on them and all that kind of stuff. Go on the official DC and Marvel websites to learn the history of the character. But I'm like, okay, who really wants to hear about a rich guy running around in green tights and pretty much the it's cool. He's just as good, or maybe not as good as Batman, but kind of on that same level of just really being a good detective. And they hit it out of the park with that show there. I really enjoy Arrow, and I was, again, when that show ended, I was very upset. I'm like, no, don't leave. Matter of fact, as I'm talking about TV shows, I know a lot of people were giving a lot of crap to Ruby Rose about leaving the show Batwoman, but that show was really good, you guys. You guys got to check out the first season of that show, and I'm only hoping that it'll get better as they have a new actress reprising the role, not necessarily of Ruby Rose's character, but they're bringing a new female lead to play as the new Batwoman on the show, and they're kind of continuing on, which is really bad because now I just really okay. Well, let's reestablish connection here. That's embarrassing. As we're trying to play this golf game here. I don't understand why I got booted off. See, that's the reason. That's one of the things why I hate about playing this game online, is where it can just knock you off whenever it wants. And my signal is good because I checked it. I always checked it when I'm playing online, because I do play a. Okay. Well, apparently. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. Alright, well, I'm going to pause the video here, and get back to trying to figure out how to get back online here. So I'm trying to get reconnected. I don't know why it would not connect. Oh, there's my phone over there. Okay. But yeah, what I was saying, the new season of Batwoman actually starts tomorrow. They're on the tomorrow, which will be the 17th of January. It'll renew its new second season, and it's got a pretty good. Well, at least what I was reading about the new season, it sounds like it's gonna be really, really fun. And they're gonna add more excitement to the show. Okay, seriously? Okay, well, I'm gonna pause here real quick, and hopefully when I get back, it'll be a we can continue this tournament here. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back here after a little snafu there. I went ahead and put out a hard line to the PlayStation Pro there using Ethernet cable. Normally my Wi-Fi does well. I don't have to ever worry about if I'm playing online, especially on the PS4, it does pretty well. But for apparently tonight, it just does not want to be right. So the only time I have to use my Ethernet cord is usually for the PS3 when I'm playing my online Dynasty with my buddies. Of course, that's the Stanford Cardinals series that we have here on the channel. All right, so 12-foot putt, or excuse me, 8-foot there. Take the pin away, and this one should be getting in there for a birdie here on the 9th hole. That one goes in there, no problem there. We get birdie. Nice job. That puts us 5 under there. So nice job there. We should be up there with the leader at this point here in this one. Yeah, that makes us now the leader here after 9 holes. So not too bad there. The front 9's been really pretty decent to us. Let's see how this back 9 does. But yeah, we're talking about TV shows. But yeah, I want to know from you guys, what do you guys are into? What are some of the shows you guys are like? I think by far Stephen Amell did a great job with the Arrow series, and now coming up with possibly with a new show with his adult daughter, who's now taking over the mantle of being the new Green Arrow. I think it's really cool that they're they're putting that together. And when that's in the rough, that shot there. So this is a par 4 on the 10th hole. And let's see how well we can get this one in here. But I like shows like that. Flash. I didn't really watch too much of the Flash last year. I know some things are going on in that show, but not too much. I don't watch as didn't watch as much as I used to. I usually try to catch. Usually I had my Friday nights. That was my night of just trying to get caught up with everything that was going on in the world television. Because I was working during the day, and then I would come home straight after work and start getting YouTube videos ready throughout the week for the upcoming week that was coming up. So I was doing everything from I used to do the NFL prediction simulations, and then I started doing the soccer simulations, and both for the MLS and Premier League. So my week was pretty wrapped up. Not to mention trying to work on content for this regular series there on the mainly on the main channel. And of course now, since I'm doing the second channel now, I've kind of I'm kind of juggling 2 channels, and Trying to put up content for both. Of course, you'll see more content. Yeah, I've been kind of doing kind of 50-50 for trying to get content on both channels on the equal amount, but I'm trying to really try to get the second channel, of course, promoted and showed off a lot more. So yeah, just trying to do something like that, and so I can get numbers up on not just on the main channel, but also of course on this one. All right, so 11th hole, par 5 here, 6 under. Right now we have the lead. Oh, we should have went the other. We should have bended it the other way. That one's gonna be in the rough. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't think that was a good shot there. By the looks of it, I don't think I'm nowhere near the. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the spot that we're supposed to be at. Okay, no problem. We'll get it. Oh, yes, nice job there. That was a great shot here. Let's see the replay here of this one. Look at that. Great shot there. Just falls right up there. And that should be enough there for a birdie. So, should have a decent birdie shot here. And that'll put us 7 under. Check out Bogey's new shorts there. Won those in the last tournament. Nice job there for Bogey, as he is now 7 under here. And making a good run here. As you take a look there, he's still the leader right now. Lambert there, 4 under, with the same amount of holes that we've been in so far. But no, lately here I've been trying to catch up on a lot of different TV shows, and one of the TV shows I'm really bad at right now of trying to keep up with, and that is The Walking Dead. I know some things that are going on in the show. I know a lot of the cast members have got killed off or got got spinned off to the other two shows, The Fear of the Walking Dead and then The World of the Dead, or whatever it's called. But yeah, The Walking Dead was like, that's my show. I like shows like that, like the post-apocalyptic or type stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know about a show called Jericho. That was a really good show. Skeet Ulrich was on that show. I love that show. Of course, he was from Kansas. It was a little small town called Jericho, Kansas, out in western Kansas. And I will let you know, FYI, does not exist. But I've been out in that area where supposedly that little town that takes place, where the show takes place in, and all that stuff I can see that happening. Especially a small town like that, have to deal with those kind of things. And I thought that was a really good show. Fortunately, it was a show that was on before its years of need to be on. It had a good cast, great story writing, told good stories. But yeah, just I don't know. I don't think people were too much ready for it. And towards the second, when it started picking up some ground, second seasons like that, it started picking up and just wasn't enough to keep the show alive. There is a comic book of it. They did a comic book series for the 3rd season. I think it's out. It's been out for quite a while now. As Bogey's now 8 under here after 12 holes. Still has the lead here in the East Coast Classic. But no, Jericho, it has a comic book and everything, and you know, kind of really good show about terrorism and about nuclear bombs going off, and the government have to reform and all that kind of stuff. Kind of, hopefully we'll never get to that point, but it kind of reminded me of what happened this past week there at the the nation's capital there in D.C. on Capitol Hill. It's like, geez, people. But I don't want to get into too much of the politics of that, because that's not what this channel's about. But there's just gonna be a lot of people getting arrested. Let's just put it that way. Ooh, nice swing there. So Bogey gonna drop this one there. Hopefully it stays right near the cup. Please stay there. Nice job. Not bad. So let's see where this breaks now. Going for birdie here. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough birdie shot. But we just got, we got the distance, but I think it's just a lot of times we just don't have enough power, or we put too much power. And that time, not enough. All right, so we'll go for par here. Should be an easy par shot here. Nice job there, Bogey. So we stay at par, and we move on to the 14th hole. So there you see, after 13, he is at 8 under here in the tournament. So Bogey now going for a par 4 here on the 14th. He's 8 under and currently in first place. So we'll see how this goes for him, especially after a little technical difficulty here that we had for this episode. Of course, like I said, I'll have to cut and edit this, which is not horrible or anything like that. It's just, kind of want to do this on one setting. But that's fine. Great shot there. Hopefully that one stays squared up and stays on the green there, or I should say the fairway. So nice shot there for Bogey. Oh, I'm just gonna just not that. Just got me thinking about, because I was thinking about golf, and I was about to say talk about the potential golf game I was gonna get, because I found a couple of copies of it. I found a couple older copies of some Tiger Woods games at a local store called Entertainment Mart. I don't know if it's more of a Midwestern kind of a southern kind of a store. But I found some old copies of some NCAA football games and basketball, and also golf. But I just recently purchased. I was about to purchase, and I'm thinking about probably go back there later this week. I purchased or I bought a copy of NCAA basketball 09, and later this week I'm probably gonna go back and get one of the Tiger Woods games that I played back in the day on the PS3. So that's another potential series that we could have on the channel here that I think you guys might enjoy. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played a golf game, and it's been really nice to get back into one here. And of course, I want to get back into college basketball too, because college basketball game, just like the college football game, excuse me, I really enjoy playing. Had a lot of fun playing that. When I was in college, I played that. I mean, both of those games I played multiple seasons. Good almost 10 to 20 years worth of that game. And of course, I could do that nowadays, but trying to do a YouTube series and oh, nice job there, Bogey. Nice job as he gets that one at birdie. So a nice birdie shot there from him on that hole. Puts a 9 under, and after 14 holes, we still have the lead here, well by 4 strokes. But yeah, I want to get back into college basketball here. It'll probably be on the main channel because I do want to take a little bit of a hiatus. Well, actually, there'll be 2 series. There'll be a series I'll play myself that I'll, just like I do normally, and then we'll do a kind of a just a sim-based. Occasionally, we'll jump in there type of series. I haven't decided which. I know the idea of the teams I want to use. One of them is Wichita State, because I've actually watched them play basketball live. Same thing with KU, but I've done KU. I played KU in the past. I know how to run that school and everything like that. So I'm thinking about either letting you guys decide. And this one will probably be on the one I'm thinking right now that you guys will be a part of. That'll be here on the second channel, and I'm thinking about putting maybe a poll out of what team, what team that I should be. So if you guys got any ideas, let me know down below of any schools that you guys would like to see me, manage. And basically, it would just be kind of a managerial, just recruiting players, putting the best players out there. Sim quite a few games. We'll play a couple games here and there. Be a lot of the key, big time marquee matchups. Of course, if we make it to the, we'll play in our tournament, of course, or whatever conference tournament we have. But then also too, if we're in the national tournament or the NIT. I would play those games also. So, oh, nice job there, Bogey. Oh, nice job there. So that puts us now. It's gonna get a birdie here. Let's see where it's gonna break. Ooh, should be an easy birdie shot there for us. Don't want to overdo it. Could put us at 10 under here. And that's exactly what it does. Puts us at 10 under and keeps a nice solid lead here for ourselves. But yeah, I was really thinking that I could do a NCAA type of series where I just kind of sim some games, play some games. Some games I would not necessarily. I would do like a highlight thing like I normally would, like if it was like college football or anything like that. You've seen here on this channel or on the main channel. But then there would be some games where it'll just be me, you guys just seeing me play some raw footage. I've done that before in the past on the main channel for like baseball games. Kind of just help get the series along. And then I would drop a video kind of giving you guys some backstory of what happened in that game, points, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of a. But then there's be a couple games I could do live commentary, where you guys can hear and see me and, warn you now, there'll probably be some, some very explicit, foul language in it. But, yeah, it's something like that. So, there's a lot of different things I want to do. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing for, the NC or the, 2K series that I'm trying to get that going here at some point. So yeah, I'm you guys probably thinking like, hey, you got a lot but I do. I have a lot of stuff going on, and especially if we're happen to go in lockdown again, with the outbreak of went too far there. Should have went on the other side there. But with with this world currently right now, with the pandemic and whatnot, I know at least around here the cases are getting, the rate of cases of COVID-19. I know I should be saying it because YouTube doesn't want you to talk about it, but I am going to say it. I am going to talk about it somewhat. But there are the cases are people are getting it. The infection rate is getting higher and higher, and especially where I work at. I work for I work in food services at a local university, and if we happen to have to shut down, I gotta be able to do something. So I got a lot of stuff that I'm thinking of to do. If that happens, like just like it, back in March of last year. Oh, come on, 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 come on. Yes! Great shot there from him, from Bogey. That is, I believe that's eagle right there. Nice job there from Bogey as he goes for eagle here. Take a look at the replay. Yeah, this is for eagle. Nice putt here. 26-foot putt, and he gets it. Nice job there. That is going to definitely put us in first. That's definitely going to put us in distance now. I don't know what Jordan Lambert's going to do here, but there you see 12 under as we go through 16 holes here today. So Bogey showing off what he can do here. Let's go ahead and get to 17. And this is a par 3. Oh boy, we got a water hazard here. These are always fun, So we'll see what we can do here. Par 3. Let's take the first shot here. And let's see if we can get this one over the water. That one's going to drop, and perfect. Nice job there from Bogey. So now we go for birdie here on the 17th hole. Looks like it's going to break to the right. And we'll see if we can knock this one in here. That goes, and oh, tough break there for, dang it. All right, well, we know what to do now next time. Nice putt here. And we get par. Nice job there, Bogey. As we avoided the water hazard, thank goodness. But, we do come up just getting that par there on that shot. So it's been really nice to go 13 under in 17, but not such a luck. So let's go to 18 here, the final hole here in the first round. Here at TPC Sawgrass, round 1. So that one's going to be drilled. And nice job there, staying along the edge there. A little scared there. I thought it was going to kind of veer off some, but got lucky there on that one. A little power under that one where we wanted it. That's fine. Keep it right near the cup as we can. Nice job there from Bogey as he drops that one in there. Alright, here we go. So here we go for birdie here on 18th hole. Par 4. 12 under. Curly in first place here in the East Coast Classic. See where this breaks. Breaks to the right. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh, okay. So we gotta go for par. Dang it. So go for par. Here we go. And we do it. So that is how this one is going to go. We're at 29. Wow, out of 36 there. So really good, good play here from Bogey, and he does a great job there stepping up and showing off what we can do. As we take a look here, and I'm hoping these are official ones. So Bogey has a 4-stroke lead over Jordan Lambert there, who finished the day at 8 under. Then you see Casey Carter tied with John Ross for 6 under. And then, of course, there's the rest of the pack there. I got 2 other guys tied for 6, and then you got a couple guys tied for 8th there. So not too bad. This was actually a nice course playing this one. As we go to some experience levels going up here, we've got a nice new item unlocked. Some more cash for Bogey. And, nice some new shades there for him. So not too bad there. Just take a look at our XP that we're getting from our play, and also from the course play that we've done here today. So we'll go in here and see. Here you see the first rounds there. So, you know, for this series, you know, we've already been kind of screwed over already, so we should have won the previous tournament. We had that one by far. We had it by 5 strokes, but apparently we lost by 1. But there you see the rest of the numbers there, and we'll just take a look at the rest of the guys here in this first round. So next round, I'm sure there'll be some cuts being made here, and guys will have to do a better job there, especially if Bogey is starting to set a pace there and creating that cutoff point there for a lot of these guys here. But we'll see how things go coming up in the second round of this East Coast Classic here in this TPC tournament. So there you go. We'll get to the final, or the second round of this tournament. It will be coming up here very shortly here. Actually, I might just play it as I finish wrapping this one up here, and we'll get jumping right back into it. But you'll see, at least in YouTube land there, you'll see it probably here the next day or two. I'm trying to get these all. I'm trying to get all the, you know, at least the these types of like for this golf series. I'm trying to have them all back to back. So this is supposed to be, excuse me, supposed to be a series that's supposed to be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So but they'll be all. I'm trying to get them within a day or two of each other to stay current. But that's the first round. Let's just keep it going here. Just try to do the same thing coming up in this second round here, and try to put some distance there between us and Lambert there in the total points. So we'll see how Bogey does coming up in the second round of the TPC Sawgrass East Coast Classic here on ESGN LP. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to let me know what your favorite TV show is, maybe of all time. Maybe let me know too what your favorite TV show right now currently is. What are you guys watching right now? Let me know if there's something I really that you think I should be watching. But also too, don't forget to follow us on social media. Best way to contact us, of course, is on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there for latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming. Not to mention, follow us also on Patreon if you'd like to be a patron to the channel to help us out that way by helping us buy new equipment and stuff like that for the channel. That will also be greatly appreciated. There's also some good, some great, there's 3 different tiers, and each tier has a lot of cool stuff in it that you guys can get once you guys join part of the Patreon page there. And this Patreon page does affect both ESGNet and ESGN LP here, both channels here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more PGA Tour 2K21 with Bogey Baker, MyCareer mode here on the channel. As always, wear a mask, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.